Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
Shame on him.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies.
That he did.
It is here that my story begins.
Aye. Is. Okay, so we are gonna go with normal mode. We are completely starting a new game. I did run this one a little bit. It's one of the ones I was testing out. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles the whatever, but now with his son Wenceslas, the king's activity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps. But I know some of you have all asked for more of a story-based game, so I figured we would get... Hey, Text. I am drastic. Thank you for the resub. How are you doing this evening? 5 months? That is awesome. But, I figured... we could, do a more story-based game for our Sundays again. Kingdom Come Deliverance. And how was your day?
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
The intro on this takes a little long, but it's worth it, trust me.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Yes, a very quick clout around the ears.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
And clearly not enough.
Just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Even her mom's like, you found my blurb. I didn't hear it either. It was just like a quick blurb. Like a blurb. That's all I got on my end. I just set it up, so I'm hoping.
A fine state you're
Hoping
in
that
this
it does
morning.
work.
What on earth did you get up to last night?
Let's go with, by means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be developed further without limitations. We are gonna go with speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me, and it's connected with that scratch on your hand, and that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right.
They
then,
don't
if
have
you
the
say
division
so.
quotes.
I don't mean to pry.
I will try
but
to
you
get
know
in
your
there
father
again this
keeps a
week.
dim view of such things.
And see what I can get figured out with it. Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Did you hear that one? Right? Might not have my audio loud enough. Okay, good. I'm glad you heard that one. There we go. I don't want to talk about that.
Not this again.
Leave it
Leave it
lie,
lie,
mother.
mother.
Leave it lie. Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Yes, of course. Is Pa angry at me?
Father angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joint's paying him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know.
All right,
Don't
I'll
worry,
help
Ma.
him.
Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
I'm
Can I
hungry.
get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Ooh. Okay, and dialogue. There should be some jump scare ones as well. We'll eat from the pot. Go find father. The compass will tell you where to go in the quest you are pursuing. Just head for the active objective waypoint. Go to father.
Come here, I need your help.
Talk.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Goodness,
Okay.
That drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in sapphire.
You want me to go
Oh
and
my
pick it up?
gosh, that's hilarious.
Money, charcoal, crossguard.
Dueling banjo, that's right.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl.
It did.
But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Oh.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
All right, codex. You learn tools, new codex. So this here, like, will tell me everything that I need to know about the game. Events. Society. Beekeeper, farmer, noble, shepherd, tanner. Characters. What I need to know of them. Basically anything. Buy a bag of charcoal at the market, collect the debt from Kunish, pick up the crossguard at the castle, and buy some ale. You can find all the information about the quests in the log, and for charity, they are also indicated on the map as well as the compass at the top of the screen. Quest log. Unexpected visit. So, pick up the crossguard at the castle and buy ale at the tavern. Gotta go to C first. You're not wrong. It does kind of fit.
Well, now I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Well, is it this house? I believe it is this house. Here he is.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
I want the money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
We're gonna intimidate him. Pay the lot or else. Pay for the tools
I
at
know
least.
you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals when talking to people. You can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. Hey. Debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Try to get the axe, hammer, and the nails back another way.
What? Damn! A thief! He's stealing here!
Crap. Oops. I'll just hide for a moment. They can't find me.
Hey, you!
Oh, he found me. My audio is being stupid.
Stop! Ow!
Give up!
That was not... Game over. I died in combat. My audio is being really stupid. It's decided to throw a fit tonight. Forgot. You definitely have to intimidate that guy. Can't be nice to him. Sing mode? But I don't know where to start. Now we're going back. Gonna intimidate that guy. No idea. Me either.
God be with you, Kunesh.
Gotta talk to him again.
What do you want?
Father sent me
to
the
get
money.
The coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Oh, he is so not nice. So not nice.
that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
All right, so now we have to sneak into his house. Isn't going to be very easy to do because the guard. Just wait for him. Then we're gonna go steal his axe. Oh, won't gather. Man, some of those are not very, like, they don't do much.
Always hollow in my soul.
I mean, it is. My favorite holiday, if you want me to be honest.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Flips might have one.
Oh.
Who's there?
He might have saw me. When they come for you. Traitor. Traitor. Another traitor. I believe... Where is it? Where's the tavern?
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and much.
There's the tavern. I gotta find Fritz. Nope, that's a trader. Who the hell's a tavern? I walked right by it. Look at those chickens. But look at those chickens.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
You are having way too much fun with those channel points.
The empire is falling asunder in his hands.
And bits.
The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting
Even
shit.
the Austrian dukes
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays,
Got
not
that
even
chicken.
Pope himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
Oh my
I think
god.
we should redecorate for him. Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
That's right, it is.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I have a feeling I'm gonna go, like, not TP somebody's house, but
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
go with your friends to Deutsch's house. Y'all kind of run funny. Discuss the plan of attack. Hey, that's who we are.
Wait, we have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Yeah, why him?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right, all right.
What do you want, lad?
I
Your
just went by
husband's
the
making
tavern
trouble.
And your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
Next thing he'll start all about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
All right, now we're gonna, just pile it on the house. I probably should have chosen the biggest library that they had.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
I guess that's their idea of...
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make a smile on your faces! Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Now I gotta run for my life. I don't know what I just did, but I hit the wrong button. I'm not very good at the combat. Ooh. Wrong one.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Damn, let's go! Run, you cowards!
Don't remember how to run. Meet the lads at Kunish's.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
No. Nope. I don't kiss my mother with my mouth. Oh yeah, definitely needed to fix that one.
Welcome.
I don't blame you.
Listen,
Let's
there's
see
this
what
locked chest I
concoction.
need to get. It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's no skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have.
I
If you get
suck at the
caught, you
lockpick
get from
part.
me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
I got 4 lockpicks. What's Matthew gonna do?
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
What are they gonna do to him?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Okay. Supposed to be able to take it and put it where it's the biggest. Did I?
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Oh. I'll just take it all. It's not yours anymore. I'll go out and take my axe back. It's not yours anymore either.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Well. Oh, I better wash up. I could have easily have sold, like, other things. What were we supposed to be doing? I get charcoal at the market. Ale. Pick up the crossguard at the castle.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind.
Baskets for goods and torches for the night. I have it all.
I think I'll go in here to... That's the tavern. Not the locksmith.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
This is enough.
Dark at home?
Here you are. Thanks
a
for
torch
everything.
will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Good health to you.
Good health to you. Let's talk trade. Sell?
let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone. Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines.
No deal then.
Damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your
I
eyes.
think I did that backwards.
Good luck then.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Very well, I agree.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Charcoal burner. Bag of charcoal.
Good health to you.
It's just kind of slow paced. Oh, I need 10 bags of charcoal. Cute. I need to buy 9 more. I go.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Are we agreed?
That's not enough.
Oh, what a jerk.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Got my charcoal. I gotta go to the castle. That's how I run. Jaroslav, talk to him.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where should we start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay, so now we gotta go back down. Buy some ale. What else did we need to do? Go to the sword fighting lesson.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to... Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had...
He was sword fighting.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
No.
Spoken like a man.
Yeah.
And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Might as well just follow him. Although he's going to go right up here. Sheep.
So,
I do not do good at this part. I am not gonna lie.
we can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Right.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Nice. Not bad. Again. Now you're getting it. Fine. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Once again. Good. Good. Good.
I'm actually doing better this round.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Okay.
Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again.
I'm gonna pass out here in a second.
Nice.
Whew. It's the blurps. That's right.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard.
Yeah, I'll try to train hard.
Work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Good to know. I did a little bit better that time, because I finally understand how to sword fight. Alright, so let's go get some ale, and then head back to Father.
God save you, Henry.
Yeah, God save you too.
God be with you.
Talk to
What
Miss
say, my lovely?
Bianca.
You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A picture for
I need
Father.
ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Guess I was straight to the point, like... Why wouldn't I be, right?
You are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how? I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniac?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He
I don't
promised
know.
to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
It's the blurps, right? You save immediately, drink Savior Schnapps. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, that was hilarious. You can't go wrong with that one, can you? We'll just run all the way up there. Oh, finally. About the things you
About
wanted.
time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
Charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
He gonna make himself a swordy sword.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Look me in the eye, Henry.
He doesn't seem very happy, does he?
Do you understand?
No.
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Isn't
I'll
that
heat it
crazy
up,
how they
and
used
when
to
I
do
take
that
it
like
out,
all the time back
you
then?
slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles.
I promise
Had a
the whole
bridge
game
made
is
over
not
the
this
Moldau,
boring.
and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
No?
Henry, are you alright?
No? Probably look quite a mess. Frickin' oh, there they are. Save your snap. I'm gonna need a bandage.
Bring those nails and don't.
Here are
keep
those
too
nails
many
you
to
wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see
Henry,
each other
what
there.
are you waiting for?
Anyway,
Bring those
mustn't keep
nails.
you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Give her the nails and he's all.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I don't like how they
I'd
talk.
be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Too late. I'm not a nice boy. Uh-oh.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
That is what has happened. One pissed off king.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Uh-oh.
Your mother is in the village.
Dum-dum-dum-dum.
Follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Uh-oh.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates!
Oh, no. Oh, shit. It just got real. It just got real.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Better get in there.
Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Uh-oh. That's not good. Get a horse. Where? A horse?
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Crap. Seriously? I died. It's a little bit of a learning curve, and I'm a little rusty because I haven't played it for a while. All right, now that we know how to whistle.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill...
Oh, shit. Seriously? Like, I didn't even make it 2 seconds into that. I'm gonna die again. That part is super hard. You have to get on your horse, you have to get the heck away, and then you have to, distract them so Teresa can get away. Ugh. When you're dirty, you don't have to rush immediately to the nearest bathhouse. You can have a quick wash at the nearest water trough. Do this again. Wonder... Can I do it this way? That's what she said? That is what I said. No, I can't because it just brings me to the same damn spot.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Run for my horse. God damn it. Alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew those, you need a knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, and an alchemist's bench, and the necessary ingredients. Oh, yes, I do. I realize this. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay, I'm gonna save once I get closer. I'd really love to just go in there and take one of those.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Woo. Here we go. I've successfully done it that time. Aha. Big O. Shot. Now they're chasing me. And I don't like it. I better run.
Yeah. Yeah. Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah. Run for it. Yeah.
Wonder if they're still chasing me.
Yeah. Go! They'll kill you all!
Conciliation cross.
Go! They'll kill you all! Warn the others! They've torn scallops! Run for it!
Now! Oh, an oldie but a goodie. An oldie but a goodie. What kind of bull? I'm telling you, you love you some blurp. I'm seeing this. You definitely love you some blurp. I'm definitely gonna have to add more sounds to it though.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Yes, it is, Howie. You're right, it is fun. You always catch me off guard.
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
1, 2, pop. First complete run through of the game, yes.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work.
I enjoyed it.
Can you manage?
If you're into this type of game, it really, like, the beginning of it is kind of long. But once you get into the game and get figured out what you can and can't do and how to do things, it's really not that bad. I haven't ever beaten it, though.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle.
And it's more story-based.
I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I imagine that would hurt like hell getting shot, like, up above your thigh. Bye to Tellenberg. Talk to Sir Robard. We gotta find him first. if it'll ever load. Okay. Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard
Go with Sir Robard to the kitchen.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is
Reverse
overwhelmed by
Princess
generosity.
Leia hairstyle? You're not wrong.
May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up.
I was thinking that apparently
You're
she
in
wears the
capable hands,
bridges.
so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
But what is she doing down in the kitchen?
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off this
Organic football helmet? You know what? It did look like that. Like those old cowhide ones. It's crazy to think that that's what they used to wear.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Lentil mash.
I hear you came from Skalitz today.
And eats it.
Must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
Well, I am gonna eat everything that I can.
How ill-mannered.
Hey, I'm hungry, douche. Like, you back off. She said I could have whatever I wanted and eat to my fill. So I am taking whatever I want and eating to my fill. I'm totally taking everything I want. She better be making sandwiches? That's right.
Must eat.
Oh, wait. So I gotta go to inventory. Where's the... Ah, there's the wine. I'm like, where's the freaking wine? Hold the up button. Get to your inventory. There's the wine. Okay, now I have to find... Alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses on speech, vitality, charisma, and strength. Although if you overindulge, the after effects can be less pleasant. Find his bed. It's always... bed's tricky to find because you gotta go up this way, I think. That's right. Yeah, it is. And up the stairs. Nope. That wasn't right, was it?
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Seriously? I'm stuffed now. I've eaten too much. I think I did this the first time too. Went the absolute wrong direction. Told you his bed was complicated to find. And then once you find it, it's like easy to find after the first time you find it. It really? Ghost?
What?
Nothing. Get out of my way. To find my bed. There it is. Get some sleeps. And then you sleeps. I don't know why that woke me up though. I'm gonna go right back to sleep.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Mike and sandwiches.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but...
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you.
That is absolutely hilarious text.
To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Yes, she does. She ain't just bringing that wine for no reason at all.
Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything.
That was
except getting
hilarious.
better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And
I
it
think you
can
scared my
help
cat
to
all
talk
at the
about
same
it,
time.
if you feel like it.
Over there chilling. Going back to her bed. Okay, so we're just gonna go through with it and tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to collect a debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
We'll just
A
keep,
horde of soldiers was amassed.
we'll keep going with
Pennants
our
flapped
speech
in the
here.
wind, the armor glinted in the sunlight and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
There we go.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Yes, yes, I did.
I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget
I
that
think
night.
you're right, Tex. I think she knows what
Will
she's
haunt me
doing.
for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
It just
God alone knows
did.
why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding.
She might be.
Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
I know what you meant.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace
I
of
know,
Lord
right?
Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Oh, I'm sure there was a little bit more to it than that. Now we'll finish out our sleeping. Maybe. Yeah, don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from scouts.
Ah, that's funny. Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. Okay, so we've saved the game. Take the torch from the table. You need a light by night by using your torch holding. Okay. Yeah, because if you walk around without a torch at night, it's not a good thing. You get yelled at. They're like, don't you dare.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for
Go talk to Captain Robot again. What's going on out there anyway? I don't see anything.
Sigismund and his army. Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Oh.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, you understand?
Let's talk to Sir Robot. What's going on? What's going on?
It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on scouts.
Because he's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
You think?
Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here. Won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Oh, lordy.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
He's
Thank
hungry.
God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
That sounds a little suspicious.
When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march
Yeah,
to
he
Lazar.
definitely lying.
It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
Throne of lies.
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
He almost sounds drunk.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Friday now.
Yep, just a short way. Talk to Sir Robot.
Tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watch.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Okay. Forever guard duty? Probably. Can't really see anything anyway, just a bunch of rain.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Cool. Wait until morning. Let's wait until morning. He's probably going to be stuck on that wall for like forever. But you would think, right? Yeah. You just kind of have to walk around up there. Nothing like special. I'll keep waiting until morning then. Don't remember how I...
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Oh yeah, there they are, boys.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
I don't know.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Yeah.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble.
He's feeding
It
him
seems
full
to
of
me,
crap.
though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigns until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your
That's not always a bad thing.
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell,
Boy, he a
sir.
talker, isn't he?
Auf Wiedersehen.
He definitely German, because that's Auf Wiedersehen for goodbye or hello. It can be both. Just like bonjour could be hello or goodbye in French. And there they go.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Talk about king flattery. My lord. Oh my lord. That one there does not seem convinced, though. I don't like him. Get a horse, bury your loved ones in Skalitz, and talk to Sir Robard. All right, guys. I think we're going to save that for next time. As soon as it'll load. Thank you so much, Tex and Howie Two Fingers, for keeping me company this evening. I am not a quitter. We are going to save this for next Sunday. It is our Sunday only game. We'll be live tomorrow with Fallout 4 survival mode. Oh yeah. And then we'll be back checking back in on the Division on Wednesday or Friday, one or the other, or maybe both. So that is what we'll be doing this week. Kingdom Come Deliverance on Sundays. Mondays are Fallout 4. Wednesday and Thursday we'll be back with Wednesday and Friday we'll be back with Division 2. We'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Bye, guys. Later.